Hello everyone, hope you're well. So I'm here to do a really highly requested video. The reason I really put this video off so long was because I really wanted to make sure that I absolutely loved every single product that I was going to talk about, and that I could really make this as informative as possible for you all, because basically I don't feel like there are lots of videos out there on YouTube for people with a similar skin type to me, because lots of people like to use like fragranced things and, you know, things that smell nice and, you know, luxurious things, but I can't really use stuff like that. I have to keep my skincare to a real basic. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a background behind my skin first, because then you guys get to know what my skin type is like and what these products are actually used for. I used to have really super oily skin. Makeup used to slip and slide quite easily off my face. I'd have to blot, and I used to be like quite spotty, but I'm actually currently on Accutane, and I have lots of skin vlogs down below, so you can kind of look into you know, my skin, a little bit of my skin journey through that. I wouldn't say my skin type has changed too drastically, but it has changed slightly. So I would say that at the moment I definitely have combination skin. So I have days where I get drier and places I'm drier, like around my nose. Around my nose has definitely been the place that I've been having most of my difficulties, and then everywhere else is kind of normal and slightly oily, still around my cheeks if anything. So that's just something to bear in mind. That's my skin type. But another really big thing to bear in mind with me is the fact that I have super hypersensitive skin. I can't use any kind of fragranced foundations, fragranced blushes, products, anything like that, and especially skincare, and it's something that I've definitely had to like trial and error with. There was times when, you know, products would be hyped on YouTube and I would want to like run out and buy them as well, because obviously you want to go and try out all these lovely luxurious products. I've really been keeping my skin happy is the best way I can explain it. Like, I don't feel like my skin feels tight anymore, and I'm just really happy with everything I'm using, and my skin is feeling really nourished, which it hasn't done in a very, very long time. So I'm going to talk through my morning routine first. So this would be when I've just woken up in the morning and what I would do. Even though I would have done my nighttime routine the night before, I still feel like all the oils and things that I've used in the middle of the night, I want to get the excess off in the morning. And I spoke about this product in my favourites, and it just is more amazing every time I use it. And my cleanser of choice is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I was also really happy recommending this to you guys because I know Clinique is a really well-known brand and you can get it pretty much anywhere. And this is what it looks like. It's just a balm basically, which these are so popular nowadays, recently anyway, like the Emma Hardy one and everything. This is the only one that I've researched on that has really minimal ingredients, it's fragrance free, and is just known to not be so harsh and is targeted towards more sensitive skin types. I'm actually putting a little disclaimer out there, not a huge fan of Clinique. I never thought I would go back to using a Clinique product. I've had, you know, bad experiences with their three-step skincare system before, which it might not be to some of you, like some of you guys might love it, but I just haven't got on with it in the past. I actually had a really bad reaction to it, so Clinique isn't a brand that I go to, but when I researched into this, so many people said it was incredible. You'd think because it's so oily and everything, like it feels kind of like lard or butter on your face, that's the only way I can describe it. You'd think it has a residue, but it really doesn't. It leaves my skin feeling normal, and that isn't a feeling I've normally had before, because combating spots and things, I've always used really astringent products that tighten my pores and make my face feel slightly tight, which is not actually optimum, it's actually quite bad. But this never makes me feel like that, and I never feel like I have an oily residue. Then after that I was starting Accutane, I was looking for a really simple moisturiser that was moisturising. I was using La Roche-Posay Effaclar M, which is actually targeted towards oily skin, like spot prone skin. It has salicylic acid and things like that in it. I was looking for a really simple moisturiser that's fragrance free and everything, and would keep my skin moisturised, and this is what I found in the drugstore. And this is the Eucerin Aquaporin Active Moisture Cream, and this is the Rich. If you have sensitive skin and you're looking to buy from this brand, not everything from their line is fragrance free, but it does say so at the back. This is fragrance free. I checked the ingredients and bought it and haven't looked back since. I've had this for like 4 months now, since I started Accutane, and it's still going strong. I still have a lot left in the tube. I use about a pea-size amount for my whole face. It is quite rich, so do use it liberally. It works excellent under makeup, and yeah, it's what I use every single morning on my skin. Lots of you are probably going to slap me on the wrist and tell me that that's not really enough and stuff like that, but that is all I do in the morning. So that is my skincare routine, and then I would put my makeup on. I don't use an eye cream, and I don't use a SPF, which again, slap me on my wrist. But having oily skin, I haven't found an SPF that works for me and that doesn't clog my pores, because SPF, just like their ingredients are really they can be really irritating on sensitive skin. So if anyone can recommend me anything fragrance free, really lightweight, great under makeup, fragrance free being the optimum word, then recommend it for me down below. I'd love to find something, but I haven't yet. Then let's say I go about my day, this is my full face of makeup and I want to take it off. I used to use this religiously, and I'm using this less and less, but I do use Bioderma to take my makeup off. Everyone definitely knows about this, I don't need to go too much into this, but I use this on one of those cotton pads that I showed you guys. I did recently find the Clinique, and this is amazing. I use this basically as like a two-way product. This is amazing at doing exactly what it says, at taking the day off, like taking my makeup off, and this literally melts away the makeup. So if I do use my Bioderma, I take all my makeup off with it, and then I go on to cleanse with the take the day off. Or I just double cleanse with this, so I take my makeup off with this and cleanse with it. So it kind of depends on how I'm feeling. I have actually previously, coming home after a night out and really not being in the mood to take my makeup off, I have just used this and it took all my makeup off, and I didn't really even check in the mirror. You know, normally I'm quite regimented, but I didn't really check, and I woke up in the morning and had no residue on my face, so that was really, really good. And because it has happened before where I've taken my makeup off and I still clean my face in the morning and I still have makeup on my face, so I can't, if you're going to buy anything from this video, this is one of the products, so just bear that in mind, that's how much I love it. Cleansing, I always use a muslin cloth, excuse how mine looks, and these are just the old Lizelle ones, but I know you can find these in Boots and places like that, or buy them from Lizelle, so I really love using muslin cloth because then you're taking the extra makeup off and you're also really lightly exfoliating your skin. First thing I use on my bare face once I've cleansed is Hydralauron, and all of you guys told me that I should use my oils and things over this to really maximise its capabilities, and basically this is just hyaluronic acid. And another thing that I want to tell you guys to take away from this video, if you're not going to buy anything else, it's this. Every time I use Hydralauron, you can buy this at Boots by the way, my skin just feels plumper and more firm in the morning, and I really see a difference when I don't use this. So if you're going to take anything away, take this away. It's fragrance free, it's a really great brand. I have a spot, which again, that's becoming increasingly less and less, being 4 months on down the road on Accutane, but I still get spots. I use this, and this has never failed me. I really love it. It doesn't make my skin flake or anything, and it's grease lightening by Lush, and it's a tea tree based spot treatment, and I find that just brings down redness quickly, or quicker than a conventional spot would go down, and it doesn't irritate my skin. Then anywhere that I have scarring, which that is actually the thing that I'm now going to be combating. It's not going to be something that goes away quickly by any means, and I've been told that and I know that, so that's kind of where I've come to now with my skincare. That's the sort of thing that I'm trying to combat. So if anyone knows any really good oils and things that I could use that you guys can recommend me, let me know. But I've been using this, and it's the Trilogy Certified Organic Rosehip Oil. So I pop on my Hydralauron, and then I pop this over the top as well. It's a pipette dropper, so I take about 2 or 3 drops on each cheek. I wouldn't say like, oh my god, run out and buy this, it completely takes your scars away, but since I've been using this in the Hydralauron, the smoothness of my skin is just like improved tenfold, and I think it's just going to be a slow process in helping my scars. So yeah, I really, really recommend this, again, if you're on Accutane. I bought it from Amazon, and I'll leave the link to it down below as well. It wasn't very expensive. If I have any dry areas, which has really reduced since I've been using the Clinique, I was using Cetaphil before to cleanse my face, and I was finding my skin was tight, and I had really, really bad dryness around my nose, and that's really, really improved since I've started using the Clinique Take the Day Off. But I was using the Avene Rich Skin Recovery Cream. And I've mentioned this so many times in videos before, but basically it just really nourishes the area. I would never use this all over my face just because it's super rich. It's not really a cream that sinks in. It kind of, I feel like it's almost like how a hour cream would work. That's how I would categorise this. It works amazing on any dry areas if you've got really dry skin. Lastly, as an eye cream, this is again from Indeed Labs, which is the same brand as Hydralauron, which you can find at Boots, and this is the Eyslix. And I was looking for something that I wanted a cream because I've normally used eye gels before, and the reason for that is because I get little milia underneath my eyes, like literally where I would pop eye cream on, and this has not been doing that to me, and it's a really nice cream. I love the packaging, and it really plumps up the eye area. I only use it at night because I probably should use it in the morning as well, but I just find it's a little bit too rich on my skin, so I just use it at night, and I wake up in the morning and my skin is slightly more plump, because on Accutane I have found I've gotten slightly darker under eye bags and things like that. I've really been enjoying this. It's about £25, but it's, I mean, you can see the tube. I use the tiniest amount and it's going to last me forever. Another thing which I literally just have introduced into my routine the other day, so I can't really talk too much about it, but I am going to just pop it in to let you guys know that I'm using it. And I've actually had this probably a year and a half, maybe more, but I haven't talked about it because I'm not going to talk about something that I haven't really got on with 100%, or that I'm not 100% sure that I love, and it's the Clarisonic. I have a Clarisonic Mia, and yeah, I'm going to try and use this and incorporate it into my routine to kind of exfoliate my skin basically, because so many exfoliating products out there have, you know, acids and you know, they're too abrasive and things like that, and I know my skin really couldn't handle it. So this is what I'm going to try and use, and I'll keep you guys updated on this, and hopefully it will help with scarring as well. But yeah, I've got my fingers crossed for this. That's my skincare routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I would love to know down below what your favourite products are, especially if you've been on Accutane or are currently on it, and yeah, just anything that you guys can recommend me. And I hope it's helped out girls out there who can't use fancy products and you know, wanted to just see someone else who has really sensitive skin and the products that I've used to combat. So I'll see you guys all soon. I hope you all enjoyed this. Love you lots. Bye!